Hello everybody, this is Havoc and welcome to Pharaoh. For those of you who don't know because you're either too young or you've never played any of these games when they came out, this is another one of those Impressions games. I can't remember the other company that kind of co-did it. But anyways, this is a continuation of Caesar 3. This came out after Caesar 3. It has a lot of improvements that Caesar 3 didn't. So since we completed Caesar 3, I thought I would go ahead and finally jump into Pharaoh. I played it a little bit lately, and that's really been my drive for wanting to start the series. Series will be a regular, but I think you guys will still enjoy it. Let's choose an Egyptian name. Now, this is, as everything else in these older games, wasn't really meant to be 1080p. And so I've found it's not a crack. It's more of like someone's kind of tweaked the settings and then uploaded the executable so I can be able to play it. So we're going to go ahead and begin the family history. We have a whole lot of different dynasties to choose from, including, now I have both Pharaoh and Cleopatra, so we'll be able to go through all of them should we choose. For now, we're going to do the pre-dynastic period. Your family begins the pre-dynastic period, leading a small band of nomads to their discovery of the arts of civilization. Your leadership helps to set Egypt on its course to eventual greatness, still glimpsed only dimly. So there will be some weird looking things. It's going to do some weird stuff all over the place.
It is said
Here we go.
that the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So may the story of a great nation begin with one dream. The Red Land has given birth to such a dream. Clans of nomads carry it in their heart, across the immeasurable desert and into the land of Egypt.
All right, so real simple. We're gonna have these weird things going on every time. All right, cool. So what we need now,
Welcome to ancient.
we're just gonna keep the difficulty level on normal. I'm gonna ignore what this guy's saying. We need to have 6 meager shanties, create an area of housing, and watch immigrant arrive. Housing and roads. The first thing we need is housing. We have roads. This is just kind of like the tutorial, I guess you could say. So let's go ahead and take this out. Now I do have a kind of housing system that I want to go ahead and use. I mean, we'll easily get there. For this one, we literally just need some things. Actually, let's draw it right here. Draw 100. There, I think we get a well here. Oh, I see what it is. I see what it is. Let's go ahead and not worry about the actual setup for this part of the game. Focus on just that stuff. It works. Alright, we're getting some people in. Good anyways. This will be super, super basic. Get people in. This is like the beginning of Caesar 3. Yada yada yada. I guess we go ahead and build some more. There we go. Food or famine. Get food now. We're gonna place a granary. A bazaar. We are going to produce couple of food places. Super fast forward time. We now have access to clean water. Oh, there we go. Proceed. Look at that piece of cake. Next, we need 10 ordinary colleges, mine some gold for Pharaoh's palace treasury. Now, this is where we can get back into our actual development system. So this one actually is pretty cool. Go here. We will build rather small initially. Let's see, we need 9 spaces across. No, I can't remember exactly, but we'll go ahead and do 280 for this time. water supply. So the key is, whenever we're building these new cities, is we are building a loop inside of our people, where our houses normally are. We actually need to delete that. We actually have to move that back a number. So yeah, the key is to kind of develop our inside with all of the things, so that way it's a closed loop. It won't go anywhere. I've seen it work, and it works really well. I've done it myself. I can't remember the exact dimensions of everything, but we'll be okay. So we got that going. And then we could go ahead and place our granary over here. Kind of do that number. And really, we don't have the ability to get a roadblock just yet. Which is a bit unfortunate because that will help us. Need a police station as well. This is all super basic beginner stuff, guys. No worries here. Do need a village palace in order to collect gold. Two, three. And we will place a couple of people there. We are going in the negative just a little bit. I know we're out of money. Okay, they did give us some. Good. But you see, if we were on the cusp there, we could have gotten it for sure. And then let's actually delete these two, because that's going to allow us to build like that. And again, in theory, this works very, very well. The gods of Egypt, yes. We only have a temple to Bayat. Yeah, I did that space wrong again. Just trying to work things out from the beginning. There's a fire in the city. Entertainment. Yes. Still no roadblock. Get a juggler there. Get a juggler's booth. Because these people they need religion. Oh, there we go. We have no food. There we go. And I think unemployment's at 38%, so I don't know why. Oh, because it's not connected. Derp, derp. So we'll connect it. We're in debt again, I know. Population milestone. Collapse building a gold mine. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Okay. Sorry. Forgot to put an architect's post up there. We're going to be in the negative just for a little while longer. But what I love about this compared to Caesar 3. Oh, hey, looky there. What I was about to say was that our gold mine literally puts gold into our treasury. So if there's ever a mission where we have gold, it just automatically brings it in.
The Thinite nobles still struggle to unite the lands of the Nile under one supreme.
Okay, so we needed a population of 610 modest homesteads, build a granary, and filled it with figs. These initial things are super easy. Alright, so we're going to build our city over here. Let's see, that costs 4. Can't remember, it's not 20, so it may be. Let's see, if we did 20, I'm thinking in my head. It's not 96. I mean, that's a little too long. I can't remember. We're going to go with 84. Because what we need. Give a temple to Osiris. And it could just be 4. Yeah, because then we would have all 3. Yeah, that works. Okay. And I think this is where we get roadblocks. Which is super. But anyways, what I mean is that when we get a roadblock, we can literally section this whole entire piece off. In fact, we could actually just do it right now and just put the bazaar on the outside of the facility. Oh. 1, 2. There we go. Yeah, we could definitely do that. And we'll actually add this over here. Granary over there. Now this time we have farms, and farms vary from place to place, mission to mission, kind of a deal. And depending on where you put your farms depends on fertilization, and there's just a lot of really cool mechanics because you can have really crappy fertile times, or you could have really good ones. It just depends. You can actually give festivals to the gods to increase the fertility of your next. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff. So again, we could do a bazaar right here and like a bazaar right here. Go ahead and do a booth. The juggler school. Have the people come in. Yep, see, look, they go all the way around. So that works, and they'll just go in circles. Everyone will level up. Everyone will be there. It's really cool. Got enough people here? There's a fire in the city. Oh crap, we don't have any fire out here. Or architects. Yep. That's my bad. We have unemployment? We do. Good. Let's go ahead and build another labor camp. And that way you pump more workers into it and you can see they're starting to work more. Go ahead and build 2 granaries because this may be a really good one. So you can see production is 41% complete with, I mean, they're really working hard. I like it. We could do a festival square. That's required in order to do festivals, clearly. Come on. Harvest. There we go. Industry. Perfect. We can now start creating industry. We need to fill a storage yard with pottery. Not a big deal. Easy peasy. Let's go ahead and come over here. Got our storage yard right there. Raw materials, a clay pit. We got a potas. It's here. Something. 1, 2, 3, 4. Employees needed. I like that because it means we can add a new section. Look at that. What's this? We need supply from a bazaar. This just needs desirability. Municipal structures. This is where our roadblocks come in. Now, we could do this number. Put in a couple of roadblocks. And we could bring everything inside. We could put the juggler school inside. We could put everything else. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to do some statues. And what I didn't know, I actually found this out the other day, is by pressing R instead of rotating it, it actually selects what kind of statue. And it says we're out of money, but that's okay. That's really, really cool. Oh, we got some health issues. Well, apothecaries and physicians. So this is what I mean. Everything is in a closed loop. All of your major services. And it's just, it's so cool. Desirability improves. We have plazas. Really don't know what else they want me to make. We have shrines, which is another thing we can do to kind of help please the gods. Oh, we got gardens. Let's plant some gardens. I think it literally just wants us to try like everything. And modest homesteads. Too little entertainment. Add a booth. There we go. Piece of cake, man. We're already in the archaic period, and it's not even halfway through the first episode. During the archaic period, the villages that emerged in the pre-dynastic gradually... Oh. Anyways, gradually unite to form the great kingdom of Egypt. The young civilization founds a capital, secures its borders, masters the waters, and builds its first monumental tombs.
In scattered settlements along the sacred Nile River, powerful chieftains emerge, leading their people with strength of will and spirit to tame the wild landscape and bring forth the bounty of Egypt.
Oh, I didn't mean to press the button. No. Anyway, so what they did is they destroyed stuff. Dang it, my bad. Alright, so we need a population of 1,000 with the first Pharaoh. 10 modest apartments, brew some beer for bazaars to distribute. Try saying that 5 times fast. Developing culture. We have beer. We now have multiple gods. We have more forms of entertainment. And we now have law and order. A magistrate patrolling from his courthouse helps to reduce the risk of crime by hearing grievances and making sure that cooler heads prevail. Alright, same setup. Yeah, I just really don't remember how far. 84 just rings in my mind. I'll have to look up the exact thing here. Sorry, I muted myself. So what we got here is we now have certain things that we can see. And eventually we'll get all of those once we kind of get higher up. But as you can see, we now have more than one god that we can start worshiping to. I think this is pretty much how it goes. And again, all we need... Architect's Post... Police station. Can just drag that right there, and then we put a booth, roadblock, and everything else just works itself out. Actually, I think that it actually goes inside. I can't remember. So we're gonna do a water supply. Our bazaar can go inside as well. What else can we put here? We got health stuff. An apothecary can go there. And then this time we can brew more, or we can farm more than one thing. So for instance, we need some grain. We'll desperately put some grain in. And that can even be cut off. Roadblock. So we got a lot of grain. Make sure our people are fed. And then we got some barley we can start making. Now barley gets turned into beer. And eventually the grain actually produces, I don't remember what it's called. But we can eventually use that as well. So we're going to go ahead and build a granary. Build a granary over here. We'll also build a storage shed. And a work camp. And initially, of course, we'll always have people. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and build a couple of temples. The other gods. We'll see if this setup works. Got a physician. Don't see anything else we need. We need a juggler school, so we could place that in there, but it's not. No, that's not necessary. I do think that the juggler school is inside. Here we go. Fire in the city. Oh, crap. Why do I always forget this? I think it's just because I put everything inside of the city. Oh, here we go. Straw, that's what it is. We don't want to accept straw right now. People will go hungry for one more season. But we need to make some beer. Got a juggler school going on. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and beautify this thing up a little bit. A small blessing. The next inundation of the Nile will be better than previously expected. Yes! They are pleased. She has thrown a festival so all the gods will notice your piety. Even better. Oh, you just saw it. That was the temple kind of deal. We can kind of judge how they feel about us based on what those say. We may need multiple granaries for this one already. Bada bing, bada boom. There goes our beer. Our beer, barley will only take up 1/4. Beer will take up 1/2. Finances. Sweet, we now have a tax collector. We need a village palace in order to do that. So we're going to place our village palace, place our tax collector inside of it. Small blessing still. So as you can see, the inundation has been better. We are at 86% fertile over there. What do we need? How? We need more beautification. What do these people need? There's too little entertainment to be found. Well, that can be remedied as well. Because I do remember, that's what it is. We get one of these babies in there. Build a conservatory. Some more. Oh, it needs supplies of pottery. That's what we need. I'm going to open this up. Main reason, because I need access to that raw clay. 2, 4. And then if we throw festivals, then we can get special abilities, like we can hold a grand festival for some beer. Everything works out well and dandy. We need another thing, another storage yard dedicated to some pottery. Don't accept any of that. Pottery fills half. Beer fills half. We're not getting any from there. Grand Festival, I like it. Oh, looky there. People are moving away. That's fine. What do we got going on here? Population of 1,010 modest homes. Okay, so what the issue is here, they're all leaving. There's not enough jobs. Let's go ahead and just delete all of those. Everyone else comes in. Build you there. We'll see if those people come running back.
I can't find a job here. I will look elsewhere.
I can't find a job here. Go ahead and build small statues there. Here they come running back. We just need that population. Boom! Man, guys, this is really awesome. Alright, so we got a capital to found. Population of 1,500. We now have prosperity, culture, and monumental raising. Make a house evolve into a spacious apartment. Getting started. Okay. We have a big, huge chunk of land to use. I like it. And it looks like this is where we start our industry with eventually doing papyrus as well. I like it a lot. Let's go ahead and just build our new city. Nope. We'll start there. Again, I gotta find out the exact dimensions because it really does matter. Because there is a limit to how much we can use. So it needs to be full. There is a limit as to what the water supply does and all of that kind of stuff. There we are. So we do our water supply. I'm not even going to really worry about building this inside since we have multiple gods. If there's ever a time where we need, if we have just one god, that would be fine. Build a physician, firehouse, an architect's post, build a police station, and an apothecary right here in the middle. We'll build a statue. Bringing in all the people now, except for right here. We're also going to go right like that. Does that take up everything? There we go. Okay. Actually, hold on. I messed that up, and the reason why I did is because we're going to place the booth inside of here and then do the roadblock. There we go. That's exactly how it's supposed to be. And then on the outside, place. Getting a head start, guys. I'm remembering. Looks like we have chickpeas and barley, so we're going to be able to make our own beer. Let's see. Chickpeas. Eating a lot of hummus. Hummus. I'll go ahead and drop it right there. Oh, yeah, roadblock. That's what we need. And we'll go ahead and get some barley going. Do we have trade yet? We don't have trade yet. We will get it soon. Want to at least get my city sort of up and running before the end of this episode. Got that. When we get a couple work camps going. Oh, a bazaar goes in here. We're going to build a village palace. So we can put a tax collector. Excuse me. And then we're going to go ahead and get working on some industry as well. We'll place the Granary here. Storage yard on the other place. I'm gonna build a medium thing for there. Got some clay pits coming in. Got 4 of those guys, and then I'm gonna... Oh, I know. Got architects. Got a firehouse. Then over on this part, I almost said this flank. Little too much Total War. Right there. And for here, don't accept anything. Actually, we do want pottery. Even then, only fill it up to half. Actually, fill it up to 3/4, which is an amazing thing. I absolutely love that. You can fill that up to clay. And then here, pottery, not at all. Boom. Get our city running. Look at all the people. There we go. Oh, I don't have any work camps. Whoopsie daisy. That's kind of important. Yep. We'll get work camps once it comes back. No worries. There we go. And then we get a new nihilometer prediction. Predicted to be mediocre. Will still his benevolence if we make it apparent to appease him. A small blessing from Bast. Sweet. I want to get our first harvest in and then we'll call it good. We'll call it good-ish. Still have unemployment. That'll change once our chickpeas come in. Let's go ahead and build another granary real quick. There we go. Look at that. They upgrade straight away. What is this? Too little entertainment. We'll get entertainment rocking in the next episode. But for now, guys, that is it.
I wonder what the city will offer to a person like me.
I know, right? We're already almost to our population limit. 1,500. We'll get all that cultural and stuff in very, very quickly, very simply, very easily. And then everything will just be really rocking. We will be able to build our first monument. If I remember correctly, this is where we get like our first bricks, where we can make bricks and stuff like that. I can't quite remember. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Pharaoh, man, go check it out. It is actually on GOG.com, and it's currently on sale, I think, for like $3 or $4. Pharaoh and Cleopatra, and so definitely be sure to check it out. I'm really enjoying it already. I loved Pharaoh to death when it came out. I thought it was a huge improvement over the Caesar 3 series, so be sure to check it out, and if you want to, buy it, and let me know if you do. And then, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Be on the lookout for the next episode of Pharaoh. This is Havoc. Look at that. And I'm out of here. Peace.